I'm Big Bubba from the Dining at Disney podcast, and I'm here with Kristen, and she has a great travel deal for you. Kristen, you want to tell them all about it?
Sure. Right now, if you are a Disney Rewards Visa card holder, there is a special promotion just for you. This offer is valid for most days, August 28th through September 19th of 2022. You must book using your Disney Visa card. And with this deal, you can save up to 30% off on select rooms. That does include the family suites over at Art of Animation at 30% off. So that, if you're traveling with a family and you're needing to stay there, that's definitely a good deal.
That does sound pretty good. How can people reach you so they can get this deal?
At themeparksandcruises@gmail.com.
Dining at Disney podcast is brought to you by great friends like our friends at Shure Microphones. Check out Shure's website at shure.com, where we are using those microphones today on this program. Check out their brand new Shure SM7V dynamic microphone with both USB and XLR outputs for use with computers and pro interfaces alike. Connect the USB and explore additional setup features using their brand new Shure Plus Motif app. You can control your vocal tone, distance from the microphone, auto level. You can let the microphone do all the work for you, which is great. And you can even get a kit, which includes a mini tripod as well. It's everything you need to start your podcast or just step up your game in terms of your conference calls as you work from home. Check out, once again, Shure products and their microphones at shure.com. This program is also brought to you by our friends at Gator Frameworks. Check out Gator Frameworks because they have all kinds of furniture and mic stands for you for your studio or your office. They've got elite furniture series featuring contemporary designs with superb quality in every detail. They also offer 100 of innovative types of stands, hangers, and other accessories for music, audio, and the video industry. Please be sure to check out our links to Gator Frameworks website at gatorframeworks.com. All the links are in our show notes. From the Gator Framework Studio in Music City, it's the Dining at Disney podcast.
You know the thing about good food? It brings folks together, all walks of life.
You'll discover all the best restaurants and food as you hungrily explore the Disney parks.
Let's do this thing!
The Dining at Disney podcast with your hosts, Kristen Hoetzel, Bubba Alvarez, and Kat Arcori.
Welcome to the Dining at Disney podcast. I'm Kristen, and with me this evening is Bubba and producer Aljon. Kat is on a business mission right now.
A business mission? Is it like a
business mission?
Is it mission and a business? A mission? I mean, is it a mission? She's on a mission for business.
Every time I go to work now, I'm going to be like, oh, I'm going on a mission.
I'm on a mission.
If you haven't already.
She's a missionary.
Make sure you like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. We do 2 shows a week, so you don't want to miss one. Bubba, do you want to tell everybody some of the things that we will be talking about today?
We got a couple Halloween stories from over here at Disneyland on my side, and then over there at Disney World on the East Coast. And we also have a Toy Story Roundup update.
Very nice.
Okay. Before we get into the first news story that we have, I do want to mention, if you are a Disney Visa Rewards card holder, they have a special promotion at Corksicle. Ooh. I love Corksicle, as we all know. I mention that on a regular basis. But right now, you can save 20% off on Corksicle merchandise. You can purchase tumblers, coolers, bags, and more for a limited time. Corksicle.com/Disney Rewards. Take advantage of that. So,
nice.
20% off. Yes, please. I will take that.
And
you got a couple of things from them.
Is that only at Walt Disney World, did you say?
No. It's online. Corksicle.com. It's with your Disney Visa card.
Nice.
I got they do quarterly, little newsletter type things, tell you what's going on. And that was one of the deals in it. I was like, 20% off Corksicle.
Wow, that is a good deal.
I love me Corksicle.
That's a good deal. I like that.
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
I wish Corksicle could sponsor this show. We'll be getting
We'd
crunk,
love
y'all.
to have you.
Get crunk.
So, Bubba, do you want to start off talking about the Disneyland Halloween story that you have?
Yes, I will. So it's going to be Halloween very soon. It's already right around the corner. It's been in your stores for months now, and now the Christmas stuff is coming out, but Halloween is approaching. On September 9th, you can start having some fun at Downtown Disney with Pluto's Pumpkin Pursuit. So from September 9th to August 31st, or while supplies last, you can go to Downtown Disney and pick up a game board, kind of like a treasure hunt board, for $9.99 plus tax, and you can get them at select merchandise locations. You can have some fun searching for hidden decorative pumpkin themed around Disney characters and placing the corresponding stickers on your game board. They kind of do this during Easter time also, and California Adventures too. And so whether you choose to hunt for pumpkins or not, return your game board and you can redeem it for a prize. Now you can purchase some of these boards at Downtown Disney and in the Grand Californian Hotel and Spa Acorn Gifts and Goods, Disney Home, Disney's Fantasia shop located at the Disneyland Hotel, Disney Pin Traders, the Disney Dress Shop, Wonderground Gallery, and World of Disney. You can also redeem your prize at the Disney Pin Traders or the World of Disney store too. So you can get 5 game boards per purchase, but I mean, I know some of the gifts are pretty cool. You got these decorative Easter eggs last time for the Easter egg hunt. So you'll probably get like a decorative pumpkin with a certain character on there, which there's going to be like maybe 6. So I think they had 12 for Easter. So you can keep buying boards and collect them all.
Wow, that's cool.
Again, yeah, so they stop again on Halloween. They start on September 9th, and then they stop at Halloween or before they sell out. So go and have some fun with the family. A nice little treasure hunt you can have at Downtown Disney.
And Sweet. They have until November 6th to redeem it, correct?
Yes. So you can,
nice.
Unless
they run out before then.
Yeah.
Don't delay. Cash in today.
Don't delay. Yeah.
Okay. So my Halloween story has to do with Mickey's Not So Scary fireworks dessert parties. You can now book those events. These are in addition to the cost of the event. And you get treats, drinks, and there is an exclusive viewing area as well. The first one is the Plaza Garden Viewing Dessert Party. It's $99 per adult, $59 per child, which is ages 3 to 9. And it comes with drinks, desserts, and access to the Plaza Garden Viewing area. And your second option is the Tomorrowland Terrace Viewing Dessert Party. That one is $115 per adult and $69 per child. This provides access to the Tomorrowland Terrace viewing area, plus it includes drinks and desserts. So I think if you can eat a lot of food and you like a lot of sweets, this is worth it.
Yeah.
You can always, for the other goodies that you can get at the park, you could always take those like in a little to-go, bring some to-go containers with you. And like when you're getting the other stuff in the park that you want to try that's only available then, buy it and then you put it in your container and you can take it and eat it the next day.
Look at that.
I'm not going to lie right now. We've taken Ziplocs into the park the past few times, so.
You almost have to these days because you want to be able to sample all the special, nightly stuff they have that is only there for that night.
Yeah,
exactly. I mean, you can't eat all that sweet stuff at night. I mean, you're going to be wired.
Your stomach's going to hurt.
Yeah, your body will be not happy.
Oh yeah.
But I love dessert parties. I think dessert parties are a lot of fun, and when you round up the type of stuff you're going to get. I mean, just just take our word for it. I mean, I can tell you that there's a variety of great stuff there. Plus you get to see the fireworks show kind of unencumbered, if you will. It's a more comfortable environment to enjoy a fireworks show. So at least for me, it is.
I will say, if you are interested in one of these, book soon, because these events, these special like dessert parties, they do sell out pretty quickly, especially on very popular nights. The closer you get to Halloween, the harder it is to get tickets to Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party, let alone to get into the dessert party. So
Halloween's already sold out.
So definitely start, if you're considering that, really think about it and decide sooner than later.
It's not a cheap thing, though. I mean, do you get value for it? Yes, because you're already spending the hard ticket event cost for the ticket, and then on top of that, the dessert party.
You're probably gonna spend close to $300 between the ticket to the event, because they are nowhere near as cheap as they used to be. They are so much more now.
Everything's
and it's going to be $150 or so for that event, and then on top of it to throw another $100 or so on it.
We should have a show where it's called "Remember When."
Exactly.
No,
I mean it's worth it though, in my opinion, because it's sold out over here. The party's sold out at Disneyland, but we were lucky enough to get September tickets. So
nice. I will say that I could actually do do you remember when of different prices when it comes to food? Because I have kept nearly every single receipt since we were married for all the food purchases.
Cuckoo. No, sorry.
Well, we always used to like, this sounds so like whatever, but we always reconcile how much we would have spent on the food versus how much we would have spent on the Disney dining plan, which is typically what we do when it was around, pre the pando. So there you go. And we always save money. But then again, on the flip side, if we were being more frugal, we probably wouldn't have spent all that much either. But I can tell you it was so enjoyable.
The Disney dining plan, it would be nice to see that come back. And there's plenty of signs, and have been for the past year, that it will return. The question is, when? And is it going to be under Bob Chapek, or in the 3 years when his contract is up and somebody goes, yep, maybe we shouldn't renew it and we get a new, head?
Who knows?
I mean, he definitely has increased prices a lot.
Yes, he has. But then again, the world has increased everything too.
Yes, that also.
So there's part
people
of
are
that.
Still purchasing that. I mean, people are still going.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't know. There's
It'll be
something weird,
interesting.
but something smart about it also at the same time.
Yeah.
Just
well, I don't know if it's anything smart. I think it's just
taking advantage.
I mean, everybody has to make. Bub, when you're a manager, everybody has to make their margins.
Exactly.
I've
gotta
never
get the numbers up, people.
That's right. Get those numbers up, man.
I've never been a
Spend
fan
list. Spend
of
list.
reducing something and increasing the price. Even with stores that I worked in where they made changes, where they would take something away from, a program that they had. I don't know.
I feel like, and I do this in my everyday life, if you're going to increase price, let's try to do a value add for that.
That's,
right.
And instead they're taking away things and increasing prices.
Yeah,
so it's not a value add.
Sometimes it is a delicate balance, as everything is. Because, it does take a lot more money to transport Well, there's more logistics involved now. There's a lot more shipping costs and container costs when they're moving stuff from overseas to the United States, and the stuff stays at port longer. So there's all kinds of those things that that affect the pricing, but that doesn't just affect just material goods. Obviously, it affects the food. So you definitely have that go on the cost of food. And, people were talking about how crazy things were. How much? Okay, so let's just go off on this tangent. How much does a bottle of water cost at Disneyland right now?
A bottle of Smart Water, or
no, just like a bottle of Dasani. Okay, a bottle of Dasani. How much does it cost?
A bottle of Dasani water. Last time we bought one, and it was the very last time we have bought one. Mm-hmm. It was over $9.
Okay. I'll put this in perspective. Okay. I saw the documentary for Woodstock 99. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
You saw that documentary? Okay.
Did you watch it?
I saw some.
I need to watch that.
I've seen, a lot of it was covered by MTV back in the day. They use a lot of MTV footage, but to put into perspective, in Woodstock 99, how much do you think a bottle of water was at that event? How much do you think?
Man, I would probably say around this higher than $9.
No.
Than $10.
No,
it was lower.
$4.
For Dasani?
For Dasani bottled water, or Dasani, whatever the bottled water was. It could have been Aquafina.
I think you charge more. Wow.
But for the year 1999, before the turn of the millennium, that was expensive. That was super expensive. And I think at the time when I was in college, a bottle of water was like 75 cents, maybe 85 cents. So that's a lot.
It is.
And of course, you go to Costco, it's still that. So
I'm looking it up on.
It's a quarter a bottle of it at the vending machine.
Yeah. It was a lot cheaper for sure. Yeah, it is what it is. I don't even know how we got on this tangent, but it's called.
I just go by how much, being me, the foodie in me, how inflation works by my favorite deals going up more and more in food and restaurants and stuff. Remember, Big Macs used to be 2 for $3. Now they're like 2 for $6 and stuff like that.
There's no more dollar menu prices.
No,
there's no more
none.
dollars. What dollar menu? I mean,
no, there's no more dollar stores. $1.25 stores.
Yeah, there's no more dollar stores.
That's
true. If that doesn't tell you something, they need a whole new, a whole new name. I mean, they can't even call it Family Dollar. It's Family Dollars now.
Family Dollars.
Okay, so according to the Disney World website over at Anaheim Produce, which is in Disney's Hollywood Studios, to get a bottle of Dasani, it is $3.50. Smart water is $5.50, and assorted bottled beverages are $4.69, including Powerade.
I mean, that's still a lot, but so by those standards, Woodstock 99 definitely way overcharged for water. And they didn't and they didn't have free water stands either. So you were either drinking alcohol or drink or soda, or you had to drink the $4 bottled water. That was not a good move, and hence, a Limp Bizkit, give me something burnt.
That's when the stuff
riots
hit the fan.
That's when it hit the fan. Hey. You can see
that was a heck of a concert, though. I'll tell you.
Well, this is true. And by the way,
that defined a generation. But
and by the way, how does that tie into Disney? It's on Hulu.
Ooh,
right? Isn't it on Hulu?
Yeah,
maybe.
I don't know.
Or maybe
I need to watch it. I remember seeing the trailer for it, and I'm just like, wow.
I don't know,
because I remember watching it back then.
Yeah.
On TV.
Yeah, so do I. It was a pretty amazing weekend.
Korn put on an epic set. Oh, wow.
They did put on an epic set. Anyway, welcome back to the Tiny Disney.
Back to
podcast.
Disney.
Where we are moving on to our next food story, which is an update on the new Toy Story restaurant, Roundup Rodeo BBQ, which is coming to Disney's Hollywood Studios.
Mm-hmm.
So jelly.
We don't know exactly when. We do know that it will be a sit-down barbecue joint. Of course, they're going to have a larger-than-life toys. So as you enter, you'll shrink down to toy size. There's going to be different play sets, including a Western town and a train station in there. They're saying it's going to open this year, 2022. However, Disney has not shared any dates.
D23 expects something, I bet.
I hope so.
Well, okay, go ahead.
I was going to say, on August 3rd, a permit was filed requesting permission for fabrication and installation of set pieces. So I'm thinking these are going to be the really big pieces that make you feel like you're itty bitty.
Right.
I don't know.
There you go. Isn't it amazing anytime they file those things that everybody's just like, oh, high alert. We're going to write a story about it.
It's
crazy sometimes.
It is cool.
People, people want to know That's why I know that for sure. Throughout the years of me being with Disney fan, is that people want to know.
Oh yeah,
and they'll find out. They will find out.
Well, look at our podcast. I mean, there are so many websites and podcasts dedicated to this type of breaking news.
I think it's going to be cool when it's done, and it'll be nice to have something.
Oh, it's going to be awesome. Gosh.
Something there other than a quick service for food, because it gets so busy at Woody's Lunchbox, because it, once you head back into Toy Story, you're kind of there. It's not like it's easy to move around into the next land and stuff like that.
Yeah, exactly.
It's kind of out there in the park. So,
and it needed this. It really needed this restaurant, and it's going to have all the variety and all the food that that's going to be great. Plus, it's covered. Toy Story Land is so hot. It's so incredibly hot. And, part of the budget cuts was some of the covered areas that they had in order to shade people. They cut it. And they also regulated this restaurant to be opening at a different phase of Toy Story Land. And right now, here we are. This is the second phase of Toy Story Land and opening up this restaurant that should have been there from the very beginning. But once again, budget cuts. So I'm glad that we'll be seeing more of what the complete vision was to be for this, and people can kind of get out of the heat, sit down and enjoy a meal in air conditioning.
Yes. A lot of people say Epcot's the hottest park or Animal Kingdom is the hottest park. For me, the part that I've had the most difficulty in getting overheated, and it's happened numerous times, has been at Hollywood Studios, because most of the quick service places are outdoor. There is no air conditioned, there's very few air conditioned places for quick service. That was an Eisner decision to cut that budget. I mean, you've got ABC Commissary that's air conditioned, and then Studio Catering Company, and everything else. For quick service, there's nothing else. Hot. Unless, and the other ones you have, I mean, it's all table service. You got 50s Prime Time, Brown Derby. That's why we used to go into Tune In Lounge over at 50s Primetime Cafe and grab food and a drink at the bar, because we could get a seat at the bar and it would be a place to cool down. You have to wait 30 minutes plus, but it'd be worth it. Yeah, because it's a small bar. It seats maybe 10 people. Yeah, you have to read. Trader Sam's almost. Exactly. It's like Trader Sam's, but the service is impeccable. The people there are great. The food is amazing. And the bathrooms are open. Yes. Yeah, there you go. It's important. Bathroom. Hey, refer back to last week's episods about John Lasseter for this story. For previous listeners know what we're talking about. Previously on the Dining at Disney podcast, John Lasseter takes over. Bathrooms. No bueno. Anyway. Well, I'm looking forward to this. I can't wait for it to open. Another new restaurant. I love it. I want to know what everybody else thinks. Are you excited about Roundup Rodeo BBQ coming to Disney's Hollywood Studios? And what barbecue do you hope they have? I queued up the music for that, and then I realized, did you want to talk about the Facebook posts? Oh, yes. Okay. Yes. Hey, so we have some listener feedback from last week's show regarding, hold on a second, vegan. Regarding the vegetarian meals. Vegan, yeah. Yeah, so it was very interesting. I mean, first of all, everybody knows that even Kat, we're all meatitarians. So we're not vegan or vegetarian. But we have, of course, eaten vegetarian food. So there at we know a lot of you. So we know, a lot of you go to the park and know what's going on with the vegan. There you go. Yeah. Okay, so we had asked last week, what's your favorite veggie dish at Disney? And so our donor, Lindsay Marie, she says, does a cheese pizza count? I think it's supposed to say. Can you read that? Primetime Cafe eggplant lasagna is so good, and I really don't like veggies.
Well, there you go.
Rick says carrot cake cookies at Hollywood Studios, and Chris agrees.
Nice.
And Sandy, she says the Brussels sprouts at the Polite Pig are out of this world.
I wonder if... Yeah.
I was thinking they had bacon in them.
I was thinking they did too. But who knows?
Do some investigating.
We have to do some investigating. And Brussels sprouts taste amazing with bacon, y'all.
With bacon.
I mean, that's like a big caveat, man. You know,
can you say it with can you say it? Brussels sprouts taste amazing and stop?
Yeah. No.
You can? No, you got to stand though.
You got to put the qualifier with bacon.
See, I do mine with bacon, onion, and maple syrup. It has to be real maple syrup, not like
you have to. Yeah, but you have to cook it all together. You cook it down a little bit. So yeah,
you can use fake bacon.
Bacon.
Yeah, I don't like fake bacon.
No,
it tastes
soy
like
bacon,
smoked cardboard.
Yeah,
I don't think I'll ever try it.
No, it's not on the agenda for me.
I like the little video from was it Parks and Recs where. Would you like to try some vegan bacon? Yes. He grabs it, throws it in the trash. Thank you. I'll have another.
My brother
grabs it, throws it in the trash.
My brother eats that. My brother eats it. I don't really see
I know people that eat that, eat soy chorizo. Yeah.
I mean,
that's not for me.
It's not for me. Anyway, digress.
We hope you enjoyed today's show. If you haven't already, make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that notification button. You can find us on any of the amazing podcasting platforms out there. But if you do head over to Anchor, there you too can support us by being a donor for as little as 99 cents a month. Or if you're doing some shopping, head over to diningatdisney.com. We have links for Amazon, Disney Store, and Garden Grocer, and that helps us out a ton. Bubba, do you want to tell everybody where they can find us?
You could find us at diningatdisney.com, or if you search anywhere on the web, Dining at Disney, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, just look for us right there. You can find me on Instagram also at big_Bubba_B. And once again, if you are going anywhere in this beautiful earth of ours, traveling anywhere, cruise, flying, whatever you want to do, contact Kristen at themeparksandcruises@gmail.com. Aljon, how can people reach you?
Yeah, so Instagram is the best way. Check it out at Aljon Go on Instagram. You can also check out all of our great podcasts. Yay, podcast. Our sister show, The Disney List with Kristen and myself. We do top 10 list every week, talking about the Disney parks, as well as Marvel, Star Wars, Pixar, Muppets, what have you. We also have another great sister show with myself and Dave Bossert, former Disney creative director of special projects. He's done fireworks shows, he's done animation, he's done it all, and he's an award-winning author. So check out the Skull Rock podcast, where we have all kinds of great Imagineers and artists come by, and filmmakers. We also have our good friends at WDW Park Hoppers with Park Hopper John and Park Hopper Sid, Disney Parks Podcast with Tony, and of course, our very own Kat. When she's not out there on a mission, she is also podcasting for this show, as well as Eat the Pictures. So check out little bite-sized morsels where she goes behind the scenes with some of your favorite films and food. All right, for Facebook fun, you can also check out the Dining at Disney group, which is growing exponentially every day. So join the community of thousands who talk nothing but Disney food and fun. Disney Dorks as well on Facebook, and the Sorcerer Radio Disney Fun Zone. And you can check us out on every single podcast platform, and of course, Sorcerer Radio at srsounds.com.
Until next time, I'm Kristen. With me was Bubba and producer Aljon. Bon appetit.
The information and opinions expressed in this podcast are for entertainment and informational purposes. All other trademarks mentioned are the property of their respective owners.